you know, it's no secret. We are known to talk about athletes and athleticism on this show pretty much every day.
Like 100 times a day.
Yes, okay, because we're both athletes.
That's right.
And when you look at someone like a Simone Biles or Caitlin Clark, you think these athletes are just built different.
They sure are. What's their edge? What's their mindset? And how can we, mere mortals, incorporate that into our daily lives? We actually know a guy.
Yes, we do.
Who can help us with the answer. His name is Dane Robinson. He was a collegiate and professional football player, and he's now a coach, a trainer, and he even trains trainers.
What?
And that's
meta.
just the beginning of his illustrious career. Welcome to the couch and to New York Living, Dane Robinson.
Can I get you like in my kitchen, my living room,
100%.
just like that kind of intro
She
every
is
time?
For hire,
For a
yes.
for a small fee, we will we'll follow you
We'll
around
figure it out.
and do your whole thing.
Ladies, hi.
Thank you for being here. This is very, you know, this is a topic that we love to discuss and we feel is very important. Just like kind of sharing this with the regular mortals out there. Because it is a lifestyle. Yeah. Tell us a bit about your background. Obviously, we just gave the intro, but how you came to understand the creative mindset.
Yeah, so I'll fast forward you to my opportunity as a collegiate athlete at the University of Buffalo. Go Bulls.
Go Bulls!
And when I first got started there, we were like, I don't know, like 117 out of 119 Division I schools. And it wasn't until Coach Turner Gill came into the program to where he created us a value system of like belief. And when we won the school's first football championship in 2008, we were the first team in 50 years to go to a bowl game.
Oh my God.
Those things stick in my mind.
Yes.
So as I transcended my career into coaching and tried to get into professional football and into fitness coaching, there's a formula to this. And then also now as a dad, as somebody as just a regular everyday coach, I'm like, there's everyday athletes and there's a certain pillar structure that I always come back to.
All right, I'm glad you said that because we would love for you to go through your 5 pillars of this mindset. We're going to start with attitude.
Attitude. You know when you hear like certain parents and like coaches back in the day like always quote something and you didn't quite understand the meaning, you're like, oh, whatever. This is how it came to fruition to me as an adult. It was a quote from Charles Swindoll, and I can't remember the entire quote, but the punctuating avenue is, life is 10% what happens to us, 90% how we react to it. And it's within our attitude. Think about all the things that we can't control in everyday life as everyday athletes, everyday champions. But what we can focus on is that 90%, our attitude, our mindset. It's not easy, but
it's not easy. I tell myself this every single day when my alarm goes off at 2. Next up, you talk about performance.
We, at the end of the day, like, we have to care about like how we're humans. We like to succeed. Nobody likes to fail in anything. So part of the focus of a championship mindset is, okay, how am I performing? It doesn't have to be, world-class level. However, did I get something that I'm proud of done?
That's right.
You do that, that's a win. You do care about your performance.
How does poise, which is your next pillar, how does poise factor into this?
Life is a sport, right? And life is full of chaos. Can you maintain poise? It's like a 2-minute drill. One of the most, in football, for those that may not be familiar with the sport, 2-minute drill. It's fast, it's chaotic. We're either trying to defend the end zone or scoring it. But how chaotic is it? We have to mind our poise because we still have to listen for the call, get the play, run the play amid something that's fast-paced. Same thing in life. Where can we establish just a foundation of just chill, breathe.
Right. Be like a duck. Ducks are like this under the water, but on the surface they're just ducking. They're just ducking, but underneath they're like.
That's what I'll remember from today. But also this next one, big. My coach and I talk about this all the time, consistency.
Consistency. The way you do one thing is the way you do everything.
I love that you just said that.
The way that I see Marisol and Alex on New York Living has been consistent, right? Engaging, fun, the athletic mindset. The same way we focus on life. Think about anything that we're either consistently good in or consistently bad in. There's no in between. But we have to establish some sort of consistency that allows us to continue to perform and have the right attitude and be poised.
And all of that requires your last pillar, which is effort.
This one strikes a big tone with me because nobody's in control of your effort other than you. I can't coach you on effort. I can't coach you. Nobody can coach you on effort. It's something that you're either willing to give or you don't. And my tone always changes because the athletes that I coach, they know I can coach them on everything else. I can't and I will not coach you on your effort. And if we really anchor ourselves in that last pillar as everyday athletes, if we're trying to win this game we call life, then it starts and ends with effort.
Holy moly.
Hey.
That means a lot to me at the end.
It does, because this,
gotta come from within,
obviously
baby.
we're athletes, but we're also humans. We're sisters, we're children, we're husbands. How do you use this as a dad and a husband?
Yeah, I go through those 5 pillars almost hourly in my mind, because I think about it. You'd say, yeah, everyone's an athlete, you know, in some way, shape, or form. If you roll out of bed, guess what? You're an athlete.
Yeah, that's
All my
right.
parents out there,
Right.
you're an athlete.
Right.
Yep.
But when we think about it, it's like, do I have poise when we have to like shuffle our daughter around? Am I consistent in who I need to be as a husband or as a coach? Do I have the right attitude? Because I'm human. So sometimes it's like I'm focused on the things that I have no control on. But am I giving the effort? I was going to say
Giving the effort. All the
consistency, all
things.
things. But am I
Right.
giving the effort at the end of the day, somehow, some way?
Dane, thank you for this like crash course on being a better human.
It was like a
basically.
therapy session for
we
me.
would